Hi guys, my name's Michaela and for the next 3 weeks I'm going to be doing the Chloe Tings Hourglass Challenge for 2021. So just a bit of background, I recently lost weight and I'm currently maintaining my weight, so I'm not really expecting to see any major weight loss by doing this challenge. I've been doing Chloe Tings workout videos on and off since the summer, and I recently finished her January flat tummy challenge. So I'm kind of used to her routines and the exercises that she usually likes to use. Since finishing that challenge, I've been following Pamela Reif's workouts, so it'll be interesting to see the similarities and differences between those. Like I said, I don't expect to lose any weight from doing this challenge since I'm currently eating my maintenance calories. I do though, since it's a hourglass challenge, expect to see maybe my waist circumference will go down, maybe my hip circumference will get bigger, or maybe the ratio of my waist to my hips will change as well.
So for my baseline measurements, my weight was 69.2 kilos, my waist was 69 centimeters, my hips were 99 centimeters, and my waist to hip ratio was 0.69. So I noticed straight away from week one, day one, that this program is way more focused on muscle strength and resistance training rather than cardio like the last flat tummy challenge was. So definitely get ready to be using your core and a lot of work on your legs and your booty. So as you can see, after 1 week, my measurements were pretty much exactly the same. I also had a bit of bloating that week, so you'll notice from the side I look a bit bloated, so that might have affected my waist circumference on my waist, but I'm not too sure. And from the back I look pretty lean, probably from all the planks and the leg exercises where you need to be on your hands and knees. So what I noticed in week 2 was that I needed less breaks and I felt a lot stronger. I was able to do all the exercises, even some of the weird ab exercises, and I could do everything except the normal push-ups. I needed to modify those. I also had better flexibility, and when I was doing the exercises, I noticed I had better range of motion, so I could actually feel the exercises better in the muscles that I was meant to be feeling them. And maybe that was because the videos are pretty repetitive, so you're doing the same exercises all the time, every day. Or that I was doing the cool down every day and that was helping my flexibility. Or it could have been the two working together. So after week 2, my waist and hips were the same and my weight dropped down a little bit to 68.5, but it was fluctuating up and down all week, so it's hard to know how accurate that was. You'll see from the side some of the bloating went down, so maybe that made a difference, but it didn't change my waist circumference, so probably not too much change there either. And overall, I think my body pretty much looks the same. So starting week 3, I noticed that the exercises weren't really as challenging anymore and they started to feel a bit repetitive to me. So I decided to up a level and use a higher resistance band and also make sure that I was really pushing each workout each time. By doing this, I was far more motivated to exercise and I really felt I could see myself progressing with each workout. Since I hadn't seen a change in my body over the first 2 weeks, I decided to combine the exercises with a small calorie deficit to see if that made any difference for the final week. So by the end of the 25-day challenge, my weight had dropped by 1.5 kilos, my waist circumference went down by 1 centimeter only, and my hips stayed exactly the same, so my waist-hip ratio went up slightly, but not very significantly. I found that the improvements I saw in my fitness and my strength and my flexibility were far more important to me than the changes that I saw in my body.
So the advice I give to anyone doing this challenge or any of Chloe's other challenges is make sure it's part of an overall change that you're making to your lifestyle. Obviously, if I was eating in a calorie deficit, I would have lost more weight. If I was eating in a calorie surplus, I maybe would have built some muscle while I was doing the program, since it was really resistance training a lot of the time. Another thing is make sure you have some sort of exercise mat. I do have one, but you'll see in the videos I didn't use it. And I did find you're much more likely to slip and fall, you're much more likely to hurt yourself doing the exercises, and it just would make things easier if you use the mat. So definitely recommend that, and wearing shoes, especially for the ab exercises. I found my balance when I was doing planks and things like that. It made it so much easier when I was wearing shoes. I think if you're going to do this challenge, you need to kind of depend on yourself to push yourself. Chloe has lots of different modifications you can make, whether to make it a little bit easier, a little bit harder, but it's your kind of job to judge what you need to do. So I was using the middle resistance band for a lot of the time, whereas I actually think I would have been capable of going up a level, but I just needed to kind of give myself that push to see if I was able to do it. Overall, I think Chloe's programs are amazing, especially for people who are beginners or like me aren't like kind of in the middle, like intermediate maybe at this stage. It's a great way to be more active, gets you into a routine, it gives you the opportunity to see yourself improve and to get stronger and fitter. And I like that she has a variety of different programs each time, so like it's switched from being very like abs and cardio based to being more resistance and leg exercises. I think that's really fun. It keeps you more interested in what you're doing. But I think it's really important that people don't compare their results to everyone so much. You see so many Chloe Ting challenges where people lose like huge amounts of weight and look completely different in their before and afters, but obviously there's other things that those people are doing. They have a different job to you, they have a different diet to you, they have different medical needs to you that are all going to affect how they responded to the challenge. And it's important to kind of focus on the things that you can see yourself improving in and the goals that you personally want to achieve that will be completely different for everyone. So like I said, I'm really happy with my results and I'm really excited to see what Chloe has planned for the next challenge. For now, since there's nothing out, I'm going to switch back to Pamela Rife's and see how I get on with that for a week or two, and hopefully I'll record that here as well for you guys to see. But if you have any other recommendations of people that you follow online who have great programs, preferably free ones, either diet or fitness or health related, I'd love to hear about it. If you want to leave a comment below just to let me know. And I have an Instagram page where I post recipes and a little bit of nutrition advice, since I am a student dietitian and a qualified nutritionist. And so if you'd like to follow me, feel free to check me out. It's @Michaela Nutrition. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in another video soon.